Welcome, friends. It's Tara Mi Amor, bringing you the morning quickies on the beach.
Hola, amigos.
Very windy here. Difficult conditions, but we do it because we want to bring you to the beach, you know?
Sí.
It's not so easy. So, overall energy is a Three of Pentacles here. And love the Three of Pentacles. Anybody's been watching. One of my favorites. That's the hard worker. That's not the hard worker card. That's a smart worker. Someone who's really good at what they do and is proud of it. And I always say that's if you're a glass blower, that's the glass blower's glass blower, you know. You're a singer, you're the singer's singer. You're the singer the other singers say is good. That's the Three of Pentacles. So great energy for reading, but it could say that you've been doing the work. Which you've been doing the work. Maybe also if you're watching love, you're trying to manifest. But you're coming in with the Ten of Swords here. You know, and I think with the Three of Pentacles, this is the energy that you're bringing to relationships, so it's still lingering with you. But I think there's something from the past here, Aries, or a past wound. And so you're taking a moment out to count your harvest and see what you got out of this situation. And you may be looking forward now with that on your mind. And it's usually about reciprocation. Like, did I really get enough for all that I gave, all of my pentacles? And literally it can be money, but it, like, you know, you pay for everything. But with pentacles, but if so, or point is, it would be an underlying feeling of that you're giving substantially more than you're getting in a relationship, really emotionally, and it sometimes can be a tension and everything. But then you end up with the Queen of Cups as your advice and outcome. And with the Three Pentacles, I think you can do this, is that out of this, you go away as someone who is not bitter about what's happened to you. And Aries can do this, you know, if anybody can, you know, because as you fire up and it's like, but then you can, you know, let things go too, which is great. Sag's like that too. So I think what this means is out of this experience, you haven't let it harden you. It really hurt, and it's got you in this energy. Keep this in mind. But now you're really, because it's not necessarily bad, you're really paying attention to, you know, are they reciprocating and giving you what you give, something equal. And so you become the Queen of Cups, which is fantastic. It's emotionally open, emotionally intelligent. So maybe you've learned something about your emotions, you've grown, and you've become more emotional, and also I think available. This is like a really beautiful sort of that person that doesn't let the bad things make them hard and bitter. And I like that. So God bless you. That's not easy. It takes a real strength.
The bottom of the deck?
The bottom of the deck was the Three of Pentacles.
Okay.
So that's why I say this is the person, I think they're been doing the work. They're solid.
Sí.
So that's why they can work with this and get through it. So Aries, let me know. Now we go to Taurus. This is the 4th already of March now, I should say. Details. So I'm having a little trouble shuffling because the table is not exactly the right height here. But look, we do what's necessary to bring you tarot on the beach. I hope I'm not blocking, because it'd be a terrible irony if all they can see is me and they can't see the beach behind me. So I hope that's not true. You can hear it. Really windy today. Yeah, it's amazing. So y'all didn't even have a jacket on. We were cold a minute ago. So now we got the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Whole different animal, Taurus, from the last reading there. And we're gonna go. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna keep this on the bottom of the deck. Oh, and give me that card. And we're going to shuffle. I'm gonna have to break down and really shuffle.
I can shuffle.
Okay, yeah, I got it. It's like you'd think with 3 cards, you know, it wouldn't be that hard. We want to get our energy on it too. In the name of light and love, so serves greatest good for our Taurus friends. Love and relationship advice. And I'm keeping that 3 of Cups because I feel like it. It seems good to me. I keep seeing the 2 of Cups and I keep trying to get rid of it. So,
Okay.
but if it wants to come out, it will. The bottom of the deck won't be the Hermit. We're going to count the 3 of Cups, Taurus, and see what we got now. We got the 8 of Pentacles. We got the 7 of Cups. And we got Justice. So I'll get these covered so they don't fly across the Yucatan Peninsula. I mean, New Summersville. So 3 of Cups. The reason I kept this, I just feel like this is important. Kind of Venus energy too, because with the 3 of Cups energy, if you get away from the Venus energy too can be the third party, but you know, it's that energy of having a good time and kind of about luxury and going out with your friends. It's kind of Venus, and having some good food, you know, drinking something you like, and so I kind of think that's what this is, unless you have a third party situation you know about. I think it's more about someone that's been, in spite of COVID apparently, been able to go out and have a good time and enjoy themselves with their friends, and maybe that's how you met someone. And with the 8 of Pentacles, here's your relationship energy coming in. This is someone that's really doing the work, been trying, and the only bad thing could be maybe trying too hard. Nothing comes to mind. You went out with people from work, Taurus, and you had drinks or something, or dinner, and good time, and you met a person. But then the 7 of Cups, this is your energy now. This would be a reason to watch a reading, would be this energy, because it can be, even on the good end of it, it can be a little scary, like there's many options. And I got a feeling, though, but going back to this 3 of Cups, is this is about a Taurus who you met someone and you're kind of like, pinch me, I'm not sure that this is real. And also, because I'm saying this because maybe you actually thought that or said it, and also thought or said, I can't believe this is happening to me. Can't believe something so good is happening to me. And then with the outcome here and advice being justice, it's almost as if saying the universe is saying, yes, it definitely is happening to you. It definitely is real. And also, Taurus, you really deserve this. You know, that you deserved it. You know, you're in a good place, and you did the work, and you were doing what everyone says to do. Maybe you weren't even looking for love. You're just out enjoying yourself, being whole, having a good time. Boom. And you deserve it. Congratulations, Taurus.
See?
Now Gemini. Gemini friends here. This is our morning quickies on the 4th. Oh, can you get that? Finally one got away. It's like having a dog that won't recall. It's oh, what we go through to bring a reading from the beach, and whatever it takes. I'm not blocking the view. Okay, good.
Just poquito.
Okay, so we're gonna go with Gemini friends. What can we say? In the name of light and love, so it serves the greatest good. About love and relationships. Somebody commented, all Geminis are always in a relationship. I don't get that. I do get that. I mean, all that 3 of Cups we just had, that's totally Gemini. It shouldn't even be the lovers. You know, it's like, how did Temperance end up being Sagittarius? Sometimes it doesn't make sense. But Geminis are going to want to be in a relationship, like with friends, for sure. And A lot of times with Geminis, that's the problem. Like the spouse, it gets a little jealous because the Geminis, kind of like Aquarius, they just want to be out with the friends all the time. The guy that after work goes and drinks and doesn't come home till 11, and it's the cliche of it. But yeah, very social. I associate someone wants to always be in a relationship with Libra now. They're definitely like that. Anybody with 7th house energy, which is Libra. Okay, we're going to end up on the bottom of the deck with the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. Gemini, what do we got for you? I just mentioned Temperance, and here it is. Sagittarius card. Gemini, that's your opposite house. We were just talking about relationships, right? So the North and South node is now North in Gemini, South in Sag. So that'll bring in, we say here on this channel that relationships are a lot of what drives the soul's growth here, right? What we're doing here. So those are not just love relationships, all relationships, right? So there you go. There's your 7th house, Sagittario. I gotta see it that way. And the 7 of Pentacles, that's now you got the 10 of Pentacles. Maybe you've been watching your money, and now you feel more secure. You have more resources and feel more grounded.
And now you can have a good time.
Now you can have a good time. Basically, our reading's done. Now, when you coming in as Sag, I think this is about your 7th house. I'm gonna say, because now problem is now your sun may not be in the 1st house, but go work with me. That axis, because we're in a relationship reading, so you're feeling pretty secure. And I think because either this could be a couple of things. You did get into a better position, more grounded, feeling more secure, maybe very well financially. And then also maybe you rectified a problem in the past with reciprocity. You weren't getting as much as you were giving, and you said, fuck this. And now you're not going to play that anymore, and you're going to go out like Yah says and have a great time. And that's wonderful. So very positive reading for Geminis. I see you going out doing your Gemini thing. Okay, also guys, I just want to say, I was talking about the 3 of Cups, right? When we went into this, right? And how Gemini associated more with the 3 of Cups. Well, you end up being the 3 of Cups. What does that mean? You're going to be like a pig in shit. You're going to be like a rabbit in the briar patch. You're going to be very happy and in your element, and it's all good. So now I do Cancer.
Very good. Thank you for watching.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you for watching. Yeah.
Thank you.
Like, share, subscribe. Seriously, thank you for that. It really helps. We decided finally we're just gonna do our thing. I ain't worried too much about the details of the analytics and all that. Just keep trying to do what we do as best as we can do it. And now for Cancer on the 4th, this is our morning quickie. We're going to have the sun on the bottom of the deck, Cancer. This cannot go south now because we got the sun on the bottom deck. It has to be well. And I'm not doing reversals usually, because if I do, I need to make sure my decks are clean when I start, and then if a reversal comes up, to me it means something. I think I'm just being lazy, but I think you get to the same place. You just have to, when you don't do reversals, you usually end up having to clarify more. But so the sun's the overall energy, and you're coming in as the Queen of Pentacles. That's really nice energy to combine. I mean, look, the sun and Queen of Pentacles,
the sun.
The sun. So the 7 of Pentacles, again, that reciprocity, we were just talking about it, came in the other reading, where why do you have to stop and count like it's, they texted once and you texted 5 times, they made breakfast once and you made it the rest of the entire year, but more than that, it's emotionally maybe feeling like it is Pentacles, I say could be things, but they often reflect an underlying emotional reality, which could be that you felt like as a Queen of Pentacles you weren't being reciprocated, which a Queen of Pentacles would not stand. She's queen. You don't like play with the queen. You know, she's not the handmaids. You know, she's like, you know, I'm the queen. She's like, you know, you're here to impress me. I'm not here to impress you. Kind of energy. You know, but then do you have anything? So we end up with the Five of Cups as the outcome, other than just you have the Sun here as an overall energy. Gotta clarify the Five of Cups because I don't know.
Sí. The Temperance?
With Temperance. So I think what this means is, and you know, the look at how similar the colors and everything are with the Temperance. It's a Sag card. The Sun. Call that a Leo card. Technically not, but the Sun is the 5th house, and Leo makes so powerful. So with that clarification, I think you're going to be hurt. I think of what it's talking about. So as advice, just be careful, like watch for red flags coming up. Maybe, you know, what a tarot reading's for. Maybe you can avoid it and go, this could be the guy that, you know, Tarot Mia is talking about. They're kind of being a little flaky. And which kind of should watch that anyway, but, you know, maybe more so than usual. Because I think this means, you know, you're going to get what you want, but it's going to take a little time. And what you want, Cancer, it might be a Sagittarius. Seriously. Would really watch. And, you know, it could be Sagittarius, God help you, Venus, or Sagittarius, Mars. That's good. Something like that. Or a moon, person, or a rising. Not just the sun. So, okay, moving along to Leo. Thank you, Cancers, for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you, thank you. We got a good bump recently. Oh, thank you so much, everyone that subscribed. I want to do something for people who subscribe. I really want to do a live reading on YouTube, just so people can see what it's like to get a personal reading. It's so different.
Sí.
You know how it works. And, you know, these are just general readings, so amazing how often they actually seem to work. So Leo, light and love, so it serves the highest good. What can we get for our Leo friends here? Today, the 4th, the bottom of the deck is the Tower. Okay.
We'll see.
Possibly this is in the past, let's hope. Yeah, I think Tower's in the past, so you know whether it's true or not. Because you were there. Reminds me of a conversation with a doctor I had. I was there, doctor, kind of know what happened. And then we end up with the Ten of Swords. Golly.
What happened?
Well, I could be wrong about this being in the past. That's not the progression I want to see for this in the past.
She looks like she's thinking to make a decision, if she stay in the relationship or no, because she need to speak, or he need to speak very, very clear and say that I'm agree with that, no, with other things. But look like at the end the relationship is done, no? Gone?
Yeah, you see, Yaz is really a Virgo, and she's really studied her card. So yeah, I forgot a little bit there. The Chariot is that decision, but it's also about that riddle. That is riddle is like something hard to solve. Like I ask you a question, but it doesn't have exactly an answer. You have to really think about it, and it's tricky, you know. So maybe it's that kind of energy, because this would be like, I've got the feeling now, it's not the past, it's ongoing, probably like ongoing, like you're already in this here, and you're trying to figure out, like the Chariot, it should be taking you to your destiny, you know, this kind of journey, but apparently you really went for it, like you decided with the Knight of Swords, you now to go into it. And this could be any number of ways. This could be moving fast into a relationship. This could be calling a relationship out, like with the Chariot too. It's Cancer. So a lot of Leos have Cancer. That could be interesting. But you maybe been for a while kind of on this journey, moving and feeling like you had a connection or something, and it was maybe you were feeling, because it's a major comment, it was really big, but then you had to call them out because of something, and I think that precipitated a Tower moment, which was like a breakup or something, right? Because the Ten of Swords in the Tower, now. So where's the advice in that? It's if you're still wondering, I just absolutely have no sense of just next. That's the sense here. If you're wondering, you're going, I should give another chance. No, next. Yeah, it's just next. So we're going to go to our favorite sign.
Virgo.
And that, as we say, there's the hermit. That's shuffle. Really. Virgo sign. Oh, that was crazy. So Virgo's the 4th of March, the Quickies and light love, so serves the greatest good. What can we get today that's helpful in love and relationships for our Virgo friends? Yeah. Something really helpful. Really, this table's not helping me.
Maybe.
The things we go through to bring you the tarot from the beach. We suffer the onslaught of the breeze, which is a little bit chilly, but a little tiny bit chilly. Like, you know. I wonder if people hate me. They're sitting up there in the snow. Yes, it was a little chilly. I went back to the car. It was chivalrous. Yaz was here and goes, wow. Went back to the car, got the jackets. By the time I got here, you didn't need it.
Yeah. Good.
So, not so terrible. The wind, oh, it's ferocious. We gotta watch the cards. It's tricky. So Virgos, what can we tell you when we're shuffling? We're gonna do this. Showing up as a Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Now the Queen of Swords coming in here. Not doing reversals because I haven't policed my deck recently and it's a mess, and I only do them if I police it, and then when one is reversed it really means something. And basically, so it's because I'm lazy, I'll admit, but I don't feel I need them even to do what we need to do.
Wow, many
so 3 queens. So what are we missing? The Queen of Cups, keep that in mind. So
we have the 4 of Wands.
Yeah, no, it's a really positive reading. There's nothing wrong here. God, I don't know. Is it simplistic? Say it could be a lesbian couple? But we have here a lot of, I just say, gotta say, there's divine feminine energy here.
Sí,
so you could
feminine.
say a couple who is receptive to each other. I mean, because look, there you got the queens on either side. They're looking away though. But there's still this 4 of Wands in the middle, so you're either in a marriage or a long-term relationship.
Could be like love is in the air.
Yes, but I don't understand. I wish sometimes this is the difference between a personal reading. I'll just ask you.
Sí.
We do actually do mini readings. We're like shuffle up and do another, but so you know why I'm looking at this and I'm like, why would someone be watching a tarot reading? Maybe he's loved tarot, but the only thing I could say, you're missing the Queen of Cups here, and so you have the passion, and you have the intellect and assertiveness, and also read the Queen of Pentacles in the future. This is advice. Yes, it's a stable long-term relationship. I think both people are committed. Okay. The only possible thing to add, I think, is like maybe what needs to be brought into this is a little more emotion somehow. Don't know how that would work. I see both of you looking away. You know, look how they're looking away from each other. You know, like if this would have come first, they'd be looking at each other. See, they two would be looking at each other. But so it's like maybe you need a little more emotional connection to be more fulfilling for you.
We'll see.
So let us know. Thank you. Virgos? That was?
Virgo.
Virgo? Thank you, Virgos. Yeah. That's good though. I mean, somebody's in a solid connection, and you know, you don't read gender so much in a general reading, they say, and and personal. I really do. And gender, you know. Yeah, especially those court cards. Those are usually going to be personal reading. Those court cards are sure shit people in your life, or you. Oh shoot, babe, can you get that? I asked her because I'm kind of half crippled. Okay, so we've only lost 2 cards. All right, well, let's go. We doing all right on time?
Good.
Okay. So now Libra. Okay. Let's see what we got for Libra. It's March 4th. Daily Quickies on the beach. I'm not in the way, right? Don't be quiet. Let's listen to the waves. Let's see what we got. Libra friends. We talked about Libra earlier. We're talking about yours might be burning. 7th house, relationships. That's our Libras. You might have your sun in the 1st house. You say, what? Oh, you're talking about? I'm a Libra. I've been single my whole life. Astrology's bullshit. Oh, wait, your sun's in the 1st house. Yep.
So this is the weekly mornings for Libra.
For Libra, yep. Good time. Okay.
See what does the universe wants to say to Libra.
3 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck for you. Love the 3 of Pentacles. So somebody's been doing the work. They want to take a chance. They're being called to their destiny. Holy shit, this is the best reading we've had a day. I want to cry. That's just, well, like I said, somebody's been doing the work. Somebody took the chance. They've been called by their destiny. You're probably feeling that call right now. What is judgment? It's like a judgment, but it's major arcana. So meaning it's forces outside of ourselves, things we can't control necessarily. So it means is usually something about destiny and fate and karma, if you believe that way, which we do here. And then you just got the sun as the outcome. So this is almost like more than a relationship, or it's about a relationship. This is one that's going to absolutely be the love of your life. I mean, it's a lot saying a 3-card reading, but there's a lot here. I mean, there's 3 major arcanas for all 3 cards, you know. So this is you were advice. Yes, all your friends said you're out of your fucking mind. What are you doing? You were right to do it. You, whatever you're feeling, a lot of times it's about something we've always wanted. Like maybe we've always wanted that great love, but maybe we're too cynical to even admit it to ourselves, and said to other people, psh, psh. But now it's like you've got it, and the sun is shining on it. There's nothing here but good.
Oh,
you know, so keep with the Fool energy and just keep falling into it. Remember, the Fool starts the Fool's journey. All of tarot is about the Fool's journey. It's about life. So it's like, you hear this cycle, but yeah, probably this is gonna a whole new beginning for your life, you know, around love. So congratulations, God bless them. You know, we should get an invite to the wedding, really. I don't know if we could go, but it's like nice to be invited, you know, even if you don't want to go. Send a present. Okay.
Now we're going to do a Scorpio.
The morning quickies on the beach. Trying to stay out of the way. Which way do I go to get out of the way? That way? I like to go towards you. Okay, good. Come on. I just got my hat. I'm very happy with it. No, I never wore bald caps, but I wasn't half bald before, so now I like them. Plus here, you kind of do need to keep the sun out of your eyes sometimes. Complain. The things we suffer through, the sun in our eyes, the wind, you know, it was a little chillier here, Scorpios. Yeah, we had to go, I went and fetched the jackets, you know, but then we didn't need it. Warmed up. All right. This is for our Scorpio friends. It's like I just want this card to fly away. I'm gonna watch. Now we're talking. This is a love reading now. Look, babe, 2 of cups. 2 of cups on the bottom of the deck. Come on, Spirit. What you got here? Then the 2 of wands. Making some kind of real life choice. Shit, Judgment in the same position.
Wow.
Come on. And the Six of Cups. This is very similar to the last reading in a way. There's one card in common, but not with the major arcanas. But with the Two of Cups here, and then the Two of Wands, you got to think this is your energy coming into relation. So, like, you made a choice, and the Wands are action. So you took an action in terms of this, and this necessarily won't be a choice made between two people, but you made a choice to say yes to love, I think, and you're realizing it's a big love. Judgment we just talked about. This is a calling. You're being called out by the angel Gabriel, I think it is, and to your destiny. So there's a sense of destiny. There's a sense of like, this is something I was born to do.
This is the twin flames.
The twin flame card, the Six of Cups, the soulmate card, someone from the past. And if they're not from the past, then this is classic where you feel like, oh my God, I've known you my whole life, and I feel so comfortable with you, and I feel so understood by you, and you have that love at first sight, that deep love at first sight that's more than even sexual, where you just feel that deep soul connection, and absolutely, I think the advice then is like, you're right on track. This is a very good position for Six of Cups here, this combination. It shows that what you did, I'm going to say it like this, whatever you did, man, you did well. I mean, you couldn't have done anything else. It absolutely is bringing out the very best of your destiny, I think. The Six of Cups following the Judgment there. So Scorpio.
And then
now our favorite sign, Sagittarius.
Sagittarius.
Very favorite.
I will do Sagittarius.
Okay, yeah, let's just do Sagittarius, that's right. Give me an excuse to stand up for a minute.
It's kind of complicated so far.
Yeah. Yeah, the table's not at the right height, but we're pushing through it because we want to bring you Tara at the beach. Whatever it takes, we'll do it. Whatever suffering is needed.
It's not suffering.
Whatever suffering is needed. They don't know that. I like the cloudiness. I kind of like the light, and it keeps it kind of cool.
So the energy is the Ace of
Cups. Nice.
And then we have the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune.
So we go again with the major arcanas.
And the King of Cups.
Knight of Cups. Okay.
Knight of Cups.
Yeah. So wow, with the Ace of Cups on the bottom. So the Ace of Cups, boy, I mean, it's a love reading, and so Sagittarius, this is love, love's on your mind, love's because its overall energy is all about that. And coming in with the Empress for Sagittarius, very strong. So this is all positive, basically. The Empress is strength and abundance and warmth and security, all of these things. Very good energy come into a relationship with. And then with the Wheel of Fortune, this is fate in this sense that things are turning your way. Got to go to astrology for a moment. You're Sagittarius. This is somehow, a lot of us, this is how it's playing. Right, you were supposed to do this reading, but anyway. So this is right now, you're feeling the sense of like you want to go for it. You feel like you're in the hands of fate. You've fallen into the arms of fate. I like to say when I write, I don't necessarily believe so much in myself, but I believe that I am held in arms that are very great. I'm guided by forces that are very wise. So I don't always have to even rely on my own wisdom and everything. I know that that's out there for me, And so it's that feeling supported at a very deep level, you know, spiritually supported. Like I'm finding my destiny. I'm doing what I'm meant to do. I understand what I'm here for in this life. And so you have in the future a cup coming in. I got to think what this is about. It's going to be either someone coming in offering you a cup of love, and this is not going to be a player here. It's going to be your person, because you got the Ace of Cups as the overall energy. So you got an Ace of Cups, and you got the Knight of Cups, and I show it to you, who's offering their cup. Okay, so if you've been trying to manifest, you've been doing it right, and you're going to get this emotional offer of love from someone very soon. I think that's where we're going with this. Okay, Sag? Well,
Okay,
thank
amigos,
you, Sag.
thank you.
Share, like, subscribe. Please help us.
Sí.
I mean, if you like what we do, obviously. And now, Capricorn.
Capricornio time.
Capricorns. Let me just stand up. Let's see, Capricorns. Capricorn's got to be feeling better in general. All that energy's up for Pluto's still there doing its thing. All that energy's leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Got a Saturn in Capricorn, so it was an interesting few years for me. But I think now we're moving forward. This is very much like for Capricorn, like I just said about Sag in general. Should be feeling a sense like, yeah, now we're really going to make some progress. You know, maybe you did a lot of work. You know, did the groundwork and stuff, got everything ready, did what you need to be prepared, and now it's time to go for it. So, what can we say about love and relationship for our Capricorn friends? And gonna have the world as the overall energy. So, got a heck of a nice start there. The Empress comes out. Okay, Empress in the world.
Mm-hmm.
The Knight of Swords.
Again, the Empress.
And the Eight of Cups. So, infinite energy with the world as the overall energy here. And then the Empress, we're coming in again like the Sag. Wasn't the world, but it's similar. So this is just similar, I think, Dave. It's like we're talking to a Capricorn. I kind of like what I was just saying, where I put the cards out. They've done the work, and it could be a feeling like I have the world, but it's a feeling of you're at a position where you're ready to kind of move to the next level in life. And in fact, you probably have, because you're coming in as the Empress. So, but I think, having known Capricorns well, the Empress is a great card for Capricorn, because that's kind of how you want to be, and very stable and strong. And if you bring out more emotional nature, you know, the Empress can be, you know, warm, and there's a lot of security and a real kind of strength and a beauty to the Empress. I mean, it's kind of like Taurus energy, you know, Venus energy. And with the Knight of Swords, you may have made an overture, but this would be words or something. And, you know, I don't know, this is the daily reading. This is just my sense of it. I think you reached out to someone probably online, and you maybe got involved with them a little bit. But I don't think this is someone you got seriously involved with here. And what it's saying is, in the future, if you're not already, you're going to be walking away from them. And I think you're going to be walking away because of the World card and the Empress, and the Knight of Swords is strong. And I think it could be them walking away, but if so, then it's really for your greatest good type of energy. But I think it's more like you walking away. And I don't think it's going to be so terrible. It's going to be like, well, okay, that, yeah, I thought they were cool, but no, I really don't. I don't want that for whatever red flags come up. Which I think you're going to find with the Knight of Swords, because he's going to get in there and slash away until something happens. All right. So, Aquarius. I'll try to sit back down so I can do it without
Just because
disappeared
you don't
into
have
the
a
sand.
head in the video.
We don't need my head in the video anyway. Well, we got the water behind us, the ocean, which I hope you can hear. We did in yesterday's, the ones I listened to.
See.
So Aquarius, here we are on the 4th of March. Can we find love and relationship for Aquarius? Light and love, so serves the greatest good. I'm feeling it, the beginning of the Aquarius age. I noticed the other day, I just find myself reading and being interested more in these scientific articles about all the new discoveries in medicine, things that are going on in every field, and I kind of wasn't before. And I kind of noticed the other day, I'm like, well, damn, that's Aquarius right there. Especially Saturn in Aquarius. Saturn Aquarius is like, where the old meets the news. That's what we're going to be into. Is people are going to be able to take the old infrastructure, the old, energies, and in their heads, turn it into something new, something better. Whereas the problem is, typically the status quo resists change. Saturn, Aquarius wants change, wants new. So I think these two are going to start kind of working together, and it's more or less like Uranus will say, okay, we don't, you don't have to completely go away, Saturn, but we're going to just update you so that you're 5G. We won't get into the whole 5G thing, but not like I'm a fan, but that's the analogy. So Aquarius, bottom of the deck, got the 5 of Cups. Okay, sorry.
Okay. See there.
And coming in as the King of Cups. A lot of emotion with the 7 of Cups in the outcome. Aquarius. And the High Priestess, which to me can be emotional too. It's the feminine magician, so it's divine feminine. I think of, for a lot of our people, you're spiritually minded. Speaking to your divine feminine, and even the King of Cups can be feminine because it's a cup. But so something bad happened emotionally, kind of with coming in as the King of Cups. I gotta think you learned something from this 5 of Cups here, so it's like you got up your knees and brushed yourself off, and you somehow became king. And this is the King of Emotions. So maybe something really threw you, so you really had to focus on you. It's kind of like how squares work in astrology, exactly. Causes this tension, and you end up being stronger by that square because it forces your attention that there's a problem, and if you can't speak in front of people, you go take lessons and practice. So maybe you learned how to emotionally get control of yourself and become the master of your own emotions, because you didn't like being, who does, in this 5 of Cups energy.
Yeah.
And we can get to the point, I'm told, where we don't let other people put us in this energy. And that would be the King of Cups. It would be like, I'm the King of Cups. I'm not going to let you upset me. He would say, I'm not 5 of Cups here. And the High Priestess could do that through understanding and wisdom and spirituality, intuition, tarot. It could be. So it's like a process, I think, here of moving out of this 5 of Cups, because the outcome then is the 7 of Cups. And I think, like with the 7 of Cups here, it's like you're starting, maybe while you're watching tarot. I always think while you're watching tarot reading, and advice would be, you're now opening up. I see kind of this opening up, going from on your knees to becoming whole, going inside, really understanding, really intuiting what you need. And then now there's all these options out there, and maybe right there it's a little scary. You're like, wow. It's almost like you've been kind of inside a long time, and then you go outside and you look around and go, wow, it's beautiful out here. There's a whole world out here, but your eyes are kind of blinking because it's bright and you've been inside artificial light. So it's not bad. It's just puts you off a little bit. You're
See.
like, well, whoa, there's all these people out here, and some of them are really cool, and actually life is pretty good. It isn't horrible 5 of Cups anymore. It's wide open, and anything's possible. Aquarius. So, Pisces. Are we all right on time?
I think.
Always last, never least. And Pisces, 12th house, last sign. My 7th house. Love the Pisces energy. Neptune represents everything that's not real. That's the way I like to put it. Right? It's not real. From the movie industry to delusions of grandeur. Anything's not real. Deep spirituality. Deep spirituality. Deep. Like you're just meditating. You ain't even talking about it. You're just in it. That's Pisces. Okay, Pisces. So we're going to have the bottom of the deck, the 9 of Swords, our dreaded card. And Ace of Pentacles, you're not letting it keep you down. Devil. Wow. And then the Ace of Cups. So something really had you hurt and in your head and staying up late at night. But then you made an effort. This is you really giving yourself fully to something. And with the devil energy here, it's got to be sexual. It's something that you, not necessarily bad, but I think with this, I'm thinking Pluto and synastry, and there's astrology. This is ringing a bell. Work with me with your synastry, because this could be a platonic relationship that we're talking about. But with the Ace of Cups coming in as your advice and the outcome here, and then the Ace of Pentacles being you, it's like you're supposed to do this, but maybe it's just exciting. It's like this is wow, the Ace of Pentacles. It's passionate love, I think, and I think you're going to forget all about whatever had you in that 9 of Swords energy. And it could be like you're watching tarot reading because you're thinking this can't be. And the devil could scare you, and I think you still could be a platonic relationship, but you're going to do it. Keep in mind with those relationships, and you'll see it in the synastry. You're here to grow, your soul's here to grow, and a lot of times we go through relationships, and this is going to be one where maybe you're going to really grow, which is not bad. And it's my opinion, you both contract out for it in some way that we don't quite understand with our minds. So you're going to have a soul encounter with someone that's going to be hot, or maybe is hot. The devil's in the present. So congratulations, enjoy. Let us know. Thank you, Pisces. Yeah.